Hello.
Hello everyone. Thank you for watching us. And today I have Tracy and little Annie. And Vivi is waiting for her haircut, so hopefully today she will have it. And no, Vivi is jealous that
you guys just want down.
She is so jealous. We can't keep them too long on the naps. Thank you so much for being with us, and thank you for your wonderful comments, and thank you for subscribing.
Thanks everyone that sent me in emails. I apologize if I haven't been able to reply yet. I was having internet issues. I have all the technology issues at my house currently.
And I had the hackers issues, so good that Tracy figure out that one.
Yeah, always double check your emails because people get really clever. They can use logos and make it seem like it's real.
They did the Netflix logo on me, and I was starting, and then intuition kick, and I stopped.
Yeah, and if you see them, block them.
But I was not completely sure, so I was waiting until Tracy will come, and Tracy is going for 1 week on vacations.
Mm-hmm.
So next week I might not have the...
Or we might do the video on a different day next week, and
yeah, we will see.
It's so beautiful. I hope everyone's able to get out and have a little bit of vacation time right now. Hopefully everyone's having some nice weather.
So please write questions on my comment section so I can answer. On the 1st of July, somewhere that date, I will do the lottery, so wait for that day for me to do the lottery for you. It will be our Canada Day.
Yeah.
1st of July. And you have 4th of July. We are first in July.
All right. So again, thank you everyone for submitting questions. If you would like to submit them, they can be sent to psychicvioletta.questions@gmail.com.
And don't expect her to answer because she will...
I will be away next week, but you can still feel free to send some in, and I will work towards getting to them when I come back.
Because she will have no access to the
we like going where there's no service. Nothing like isolation in the wilderness. Okay, my first one is from SS Nathan. I was wondering if you had a prediction for home prices in the USA. The home values have skyrocketed, and I'm wondering when is a good time to buy homes here in the Midwest, Northeast, Southeast of the USA. Will they go further up, or will they start to come down?
Say cut. Say cut.
Cut.
And worries, so many worries. It will be more. The prices went up even in our province when people are out of work. So it's ridiculous that the lumber went up without no reason. Will the prices go up or down?
2, 3.
I see a symbol of key, so it will be locked. So probably it will stay for a while, that price. I think the value of the dollar will go down, so the prices might go up again because people would like to have something that has value instead of money. Yeah, there will be still problems with work, a lot of battles, and it's gambling. It is the gambling going on with no reason. Prices went so up. But they are telling us in Canada that in that 1 year people save so much money because they were not going on vacations and so on. So that's the reason the prices went up.
Okay. This one is on my phone.
I think they want more taxes from every property.
Yeah. Okay, from Jenny.
Hello, Jenny.
In the winter of 1816, a series of volcanic eruptions led to a much colder year than usual, especially the late spring and summer. The worst volcanic eruptions took place on Tambora, located in Indonesia. In northern Europe, they were faced with crop failures due to frost and snow. The famine that followed in Europe and other parts of the world precipitated an enormous number of typhus cases in England, Italy, and other locations. There was huge famine in China as a result as well. Many locations suffered frost and snow in late June. A haze in the atmosphere, referred to as a tephra, was caused by volcanic ash. My question is, will we see another huge number of volcanic eruptions that will lead to similar issues in the near future?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
It will be accelerating. It's like steps going up and up and up. Yeah, we will be learning and educating ourselves. A lot of drama, a lot of devastation, a lot of lost lives, and everything that is connected under that card. It has the angel of death on the right corner, so there will be a lot of damage. People will stay strong. So, there will be a lot of, and I saw steps by steps, so it's going worse.
Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you.
From Bin Zhao, what will life be like after herd immunity kicks in?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
There will be a new narrow path for something else coming in, but eventually I think people will be able to enjoy the life. Concerts, sport events, traveling and so on. That will be that we will feel like we are winners, excitement. And right now the borders are closed, so eventually those borders will be open and people will be able to travel. But I saw a narrow path going different directions, so there will be some other viruses coming in. That's not over until it's different now than it was before.
Also asks, what will happen to those against vaccines and masks?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I saw that from the first word that the mask on people, so there will be problems again in the soldiers in French soldiers on the battlefield with Germans. They were poisoned because they didn't have the masks. So that's people will have to come back probably to the mask again. The Judgment Day will push them to do it, fulfilling the dreams, but not wearing masks, but then to suffer by being sick. Oh boy, I don't like that prediction.
Thank you, Bin Zhao.
Yeah. So it will be on and off with that new variants for a while.
Yeah. Well, what's the strain right now? Delta?
Delta strain, yeah. And there is another one, I didn't learn the name yet. But there is new and new all the time, something more crazier.
Mm-hmm. Okay, from Charles. Is there an underwater cave off the coast of Gabon, Africa, which at one point in time was a spiritual center?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I see rivers under the ground, so there is always some rivers under the ground. So I don't know if they are connected to the ocean or not. People shouldn't be going there because they are not trusty, so there might be some places that they can lose the life. Negotiation, so it's like balancing up and down. Some moments they might be open for people to go through them, and the other moment they will be collapsing tides, and people will have to be very smart to make good decisions when they are entering those places.
Okay, I want to do some more looking at this because it seems That'll be something beautiful. Okay, from Jean. Do you see any Democrats in the House or in the Senate who are also acting against the U.S. for other governments like Russia or China? Can you see if they will be exposed?
You're talking about two. One is cinema related.
1, 2, 3.
I see one exposure to the sun. It's like sunflower, so you can see it's following the sun. And if the Putin is the sun, that one will be easy to spot because it will follow that movement. I didn't see two sunflowers, just one. It's all about juggling with money, working with the outside of the border, and the secrets will come out. They have to figure out which one of those two is taking the money.
Okay. Thank you, Jean. Okay. From Eliza, can you see who will win the mayor race in New York City?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I think James Adams, because we were talking about this on the live stream. So I think that they will be counting the votes and so on. He is so pro-law. He wants the strength of the police department, and he was working for the police department. And people wants to have mothers wants the security, safety in in New York, in every place. So that will be, he will be able to expose himself. The second place will be a woman.
Okay. Thank you, Eliza.
Thank you.
From Rosalind, is there an update on Kim Jong-un's condition and whether or not he's using a body double?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
He's isolating himself from everyone. It's like the windows, he is in his own prison, isolating himself. I did on my video, I said that, did you watch my video? You did?
No, I didn't this week.
Yeah, I said that he looks like he lost so much weight. That's probably the reason he looks like he's double, but it could be that he has, but if they gave him a double, that person will have to make sure that looks like him, so it will gain weight. So I don't think it's a double. I think it is him. But he's losing weight. That might mean that they help him to lose weight, or he is battling with something. No, he's still alive. He's still celebrating his life, but he is waiting for some operation, probably for something, because he wants to be healthy, so that they are fighting. And I believe he's only 35 years old. And to be that overweight, it's dangerous. He might have diabetes and very unhealthy lifestyle. He is sitting for hours and watching movies. Excuse me. So he is very not self-disciplined to lose weight. It's like me, gaining instead of losing. But when I was 35, I was still very slim. So at least I was so busy with my life, with my kids, not having enough time to do. But it is the body that he has some health issues, and
could also be stress related, maybe.
Stress related, or someone is walking in the park, probably.
Or squirrel.
No,
no, that's not a squirrel bark.
She wouldn't bark on a squirrel.
All right, thank you, Rosalind, for that question. I should have pulled up a picture for this and I forgot. This one's from Linda. A man named Simon Charles is claiming to be the son of Charles and Camilla. Do they have a secret son?
Oh, I answered that. And 3 cards.
1, 2, 3. Vivi! Come here.
Vivi!
Listens to her mommy.
Yes, I don't think he is their son. If he would be their son, they would make sure that he is not making a much fuss. And different direction he should go. No, Charles, someone else is his father, not two fathers. He's climbing on the wrong, walking on the wrong, climbing on the wrong tree. If it will be Camilla's, they will let the child to be adopted in very wealthy family. She was wealthy. And no, he is not the
All right. I feel like today's is going by fast. Okay, my last one is from Jessica, and I thought this was interesting, so I kind of widened it a bit, Jessica. I hope you don't mind. What can you tell us about like peanut allergies or allergies in general? Will there be something more that can be done to relieve allergies in the future?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, for some people, I saw a bee. For some people, bee is a symbol of, I wanted to be bitten by bee, so I will have antibodies. But for my cousin, he can lose his life.
Yeah.
So he has to carry all the time the pen. And it is something. I remember when my kids were little, Leszek was little in Poland, but I took that advice when he was older. They told me that to introduce tiny bit of peanut butter when he's 9 months old. Just touch. And every few days make a bigger adjustment. I think we are allergic to the things that we were not introduced as a children's. And with the same is, but my sister-in-law, Barbara, she never had allergies for nuts. She was eating like crazy, and now she got it. So it is very hard to predict who will have the allergy and why, but she was always allergic to coconuts, and now she's allergic to any nuts. Vivi! So that's something, but with the peanuts, if you can let the tiny bit to introduce the baby, and the same is with cats. I didn't introduce Roman to cats.
Cats.
Yeah. I introduced Leszek to cats when we were living in an apartment. Our neighbors above had a cat, and he was going there all the time to pet the cat. So yes, he was introduced, and he doesn't have allergies to cat. Roman was introduced to the first cat when he was about 7 years old, and to this day he has haze.
Mm-hmm.
So
he loves them.
He loves them. He saved one from the dying.
Yeah.
He was locking.
And then we convinced our neighbor to adopt it so we can still see him.
And he still has that neighbor.
Yeah, and Angus still, they named the little cat Angus. Angus still recognizes Roman, and he'll like come running up the driveway to come say hi to Roman. It's so cute.
Yeah, that intuition is probably correct. We have to let the kids to be exposed to some things. Tiny bit. With the angel will protect if you are teaching them with bit by bit by bit, not too much. And it takes a hard work, but eventually it will be. They will find out the ways to protect us. I'm allergic to pollen. I never was as a child, but as an adult I developed that in England. I was not exposed to some trees that were in England, and then when I came back, I'm still allergic.
Mm-hmm.
For my allergies, I'm taking. I'm not coughing in this time of the year. I will be coughing like, oh my gosh! But I'm taking the Claritin few weeks before the season starts, so it's build up when the season. And I'm taking one tablet a day, 24 hours. So, and it helps me to survive. So there are ways to protect ourselves, but it takes hard work, yes. I have to remember that I have to take it every day. And in the winter I'm not taking, but most of the spring until the fluffy stuff will stop. And then
sometimes it looks like snow in the backyard. It's just crazy.
Yeah, so it is something that Dr. Oz said actually, that you can't rely on the allergy tablets when the season is on. He said you have to start at 2 weeks. I'm starting 3-4 weeks before, because we never know when the spring will come here. It can come in one day and it can come so slowly, few months. This year it was so slow.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We will do the prayer for protection of our both countries, the 1st of July and 4th of July for USA, and for Canada 1st of July. I will be doing the lottery at the end of at the first, somewhere close to the 1st of July. So whenever I will put the signed lottery on my title, the YouTube, because that's forbidden word on YouTube. So that they will put lid on my viewers. They are punishing me like for nothing wrong, but I don't know all the words that I shouldn't be using, and I'm using so many, and went under the wrong line. Thank you, and we want to protect all the soldiers who are coming home from Afghanistan, that they will come safe way, and for everyone who is struggling, for travelers who are traveling, that they will have a good vacations, for everyone to be healthy and safe and enjoying the life, and there will be that people will start making sure that those shootings are controlled by the government, because it's to the point that it's ridiculous. Every day and the Republicans don't want to do anything about that. And actually the Republican government in Texas, he said everyone can wear the gun whenever they want to go. So it's getting to the point that is...
I just pray for strong mental health, and not only for our own, but that we would recognize it in others when they need help, and to find ways to help one another that are struggling, whether they show it or not, that we can be there for each other and build up our mental strength again.
Yeah, especially with the depression, because it is something that it's obvious, it's visible when the results are. But, when someone commits suicide, then everyone, but not before. So we want to pray that those people will reach for help.
Even to those that we think are doing well, we should always reach out to be there for them.
Okay.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.